Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another day in the opera of thanks for being here. Uh, for time to pray, time with God. You know, I love this time. I was a place where it's my melting point. It's my melting point. No matter what the troubles, the struggles, I can come here and settle things. This is my settling place. Whatever it is that I'm battling with. Whether it be relationship, whether it be project, whatever it is, I can come here and settle things. I have several communities I work also, and I tell them, hey, I'm going to pray for you. There's more opportunities to intercede on behalf of those people I get to counsel, work with, I get to share with them from a human standpoint, but beyond what I can share with them, I can pray for them. We can fashion our destinies in the place of prayer. Pastor Shegun, good
Yeah.
morning. You're
Good
welcome.
morning, my brother.
Good morning. Bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Your consistency. You make me look good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
You know,
welcome.
thank you. Yeah. And I was just sharing that, this is getting to be my own melting point, my melting place. You
Mm,
know, generally in my profession, when we try to exploit the reservoir,
mm,
right? We look for what we call the sweet spot, the
mm,
best uh, producible part in the reservoir,
mm,
right? Also in life, we talk about a place when you're at your best.
mm,
Somehow you're able to you're in congruency with the frequency of what you are doing,
mm,
right? You just find out that you are flowing, things are moving, effortlessly. I mean, you are
mm,
speaking words and things are, we call that in personal development circle, we call it being in the flow, right?
mm,
Trying to explain that for that is, being in congruency with everything that's related with what you are doing, right?
mm,
You're speaking the right word, you're getting the right response, things are just moving for you, as it were. You have hit that frequency of life,
mm,
you know.
mm,
And for me, coming to a place of prayer is that place where I'm in my flow, I'm in my
mm,
place of rest, I'm at home, right? No matter what the pressure might be chasing me before I come, this is my place of settlement.
mm,
This is my place where I can bring those things that are troubling my heart. I can bring the cares of life and
mm,
bring them before Him who can resolve them, Him who can settle them, right? Uh, we're not meant to trouble our head. I mean, the way our brains are created is not for worry,
mm,
right? It's not for worry. And we only worry when we start dealing with things that are bigger than us,
mm,
right? If you're doing things that are you can easily handle, there's nothing to worry about. It's below
mm,
you, right? We worry when we are limited, as it were. For someone like me who has a home here in Lagos, Nigeria, I have another home in Houston, Texas. There's only so much I can do from here in Houston, right?
mm,
I have to use people. I have to
mm,
believe God for some things which man cannot do, right?
mm,
Things that require my physical presence, but I'm not there. I
mm,
cannot translate myself. I cannot
mm,
be divided into two. Yet
mm,
those things still need to get done,
mm,
right? So all I can do is rely on Him who is everywhere, Him who can do beyond what I can do. And the
mm,
only way I can cause that to be is in the place of prayer. I can bring my worries, my cares to Him and tell Him what I want, and just believe that He will do it. He will make it happen for me.
mm,
Beyond my human limitation, He
mm,
takes
mm,
He takes His place from there,
mm.
right? So I can
So,
truly do all things because where I end, God takes over,
mm,
right? And that's the same thing for every one of us as we come into the upper room, right? Is that
yes,
place where we key into the supernatural.